Welcome once again, ladies and gentlemen. This is Elijah again. Nimekuja tena na batteries, storage, energy storage. So last time tulikuwa naangalia platinum kutoka chloride, exide chloride or chloride exide solar. So the platinum 12 volt 100 amp hour battery, last time we were looking at it and the prices were quite reasonable at 24,000. And today I've been browsing around just trying to find similar batteries and in the similar price range, and I stumbled upon Felicity. Felicity, there is a company, Felicity, does solar stuff. So I stumbled upon the Felicity battery. Again, I'm just looking at the bottom of the battery market. That is the small ones. Now that people have to start from somewhere. In the Kenyan market, hizi vitu bado ni mpya. They are not so much into the markets. Of course, kuna wale washazi adopt, the early adopters, but then bado most of us are still on the lead acid. Hiyo ndio kitu tunajua, lead acid. Wale wamesonga sana labda gel, tubular batteries. So lithium is really coming, especially with the reduction in the prices. Of course, vile ziliingia zilikuwa juu, but as the day goes zinaendelea zikiteremka bei. I believe in the next 2-3 years that curve should be peaking, so that the replacement, the technology inaanza ku tip over from lead acid based technology to lithium based technology. So Felicity lithium ion battery, kuna like this shop Makia. I've covered Makia some time back on the channel. That was last year before I went from a long break from YouTube, and then nikarisurface tena this year. So Makia is one of those shops. Makia is selling the 12 volt 100 amp hour Felicity lithium ion for 36,995. That is 37. That is Makia. I want to show you another shop that I just saw, which is doing some quite good prices. That is Estrex Solar. So Estrex Solar is also selling the same battery at 26,000. I believe you can see that, 26,000. So that's the Felicity Solar lithium ion phosphate battery. It is a 100 amp hour 12 volt, 26,000. Of course, slightly higher than our chloride exide platinum. Platinum was around 24, 25. This is coming in at 26 for this shop, Estrex Solar. Estrex is a shop, I think, based in Nairobi. So here is Makia's site. Makia are doing that at 36,995, while Estrex are doing the same battery as at 26. Maybe I can zoom in a bit. 26, same battery, I believe, unless I'm mistaken. So maybe I try to look at why Makia is doing 36,995 and yet there's the same battery. And I think it's just a matter of hawaja update bei zao. Maybe hiyo posting ilifanywa some time back when the prices were still that high. So I try to look at the bottom of their website, and I can see the copyright is still saying 2024. So it could be just because of the site being still bado nyuma huko, hawaja update, but I believe hii Estrex Solar should be a more current pricing, I can just also check kama kuna kitu kama hiyo at the bottom of the, yeah, you can see copyright 2025. So I believe Estrex posting is just more recent, more current, and therefore the price is reflecting the current price, which is about 26,000. Now this 12 volt 100 amp hour, in terms of the capacity, that is 1.28 kilowatt hours. Nakumbuka our analogy ya units za stima. So hii battery inamaanisha ukichaji jae ni kama umebai unit moja na quarter. Unit moja na quarter. So you can look around your house, huwa unatumia units ngapi? Like for me, running my business, that is a cyber cafe, as well as lighting up my home, using a water heater here and there, the electric kettle, that is ironing to go to work. Huwa normally roughly 5 units in a week. So that is roughly per day I'm doing a unit, because my week namaanisha 6 days, because one of the days mostly tumeshinda church na tumefunga shop and such like. So like uko na unit moja kwa hii battery, which means for me, for instance, that would mean nikicharge ijae and then ni disconnect charging, that is maybe solar, ni disconnect sasa niitumie tu hadi iishe, itani run for a full day, 24 hours by the way, sio ati asubuhi hadi jioni, 24 hours. Of course kuna kulala and whatever so hiyo time hatutumii, tumezima taa, but then iko on standby just in case you want to do something in the middle of the night, you get. So that is something you can really see is some viable solution if you are really into renewable energy. And by the way, the battery is usually the most expensive component, which means it's the biggest barrier of entry for many people into renewable energy. Solar zimerudi bei chini, they have been here for some time. So panels bei yake I think by now sio kitu ya kushtua wasee sana. Inverters pia zimekuwa around. Solar charge controllers have been around, but then in the Kenyan market or the African market in general, lithium ion phosphate sasa ni mpya. So hiyo ndio kitu nimetaka niwachapie leo. You see if you can get a good deal. Now I also would also like to be dealing with sellers who are local. That is, they have a presence, preferably a physical location, a shop in Kenya. For instance, Nairobi town, or one of these towns in Kenya, major towns, where you can visit a shop, check out the product before you make your own decision. So I went ahead, searched around for this Estrex Solar, which is a new one for me. And here on their Facebook page, you have details about them. So this is a renewable energy company dealing in supply, installation, and maintenance of solar energy systems. They are based at the first floor, Ronald Ngala Plaza, that is in Nairobi, and you have their contacts. Feel free to contact them. You can check out the very products at their location, so that you can also visit their site, so that you can assess for yourself the products they are putting across and make a decision for yourself. So 26,000 wase, si mbaya. I think that is trying now to make sense. It's beginning to make sense. So at 26,000, that is something you can acquire for yourself. If you are a person who is in business, maybe you can even think about now venturing into bringing this stuff on and doing your sales or installation. You can fit yourself into the supply chain or value addition chain, or even use it for your own premise, whether business or residential. Nothing much. Leo pia niko nyuma kidogo na news, so kuna story ya Nyota, although right now kidogo the application window iliisha, but I was watching the NTV. They had invited Susan Mangeni, who is a PS in the Ministry of Youth Affairs. Ameeleza vizuri. Maybe you guys can also check that. If you are a young person in Kenya, check that. Could be an opportunity. So that is it. Batteries. Hapa I was just checking Felicity to see any other products that they offer. But I can see most of them are these inverters, solar charge controllers, and then the big batteries, 48 volts, the 5 kilowatt hours, the 15 kilowatt hours, the big ones. So for the small ones, I think bado tutakuwa na hii the 12 volt 100 amp hour for 26,000. Nothing much, nothing much. Tunasukuma. Yeah, the last video tulifanya platinum has garnered nine views in 8 days. Not bad. You can also check out our channel so that you can look at around our, you know, what we think about portable power stations in Kenya. So that is it, guys. Thank you for watching. This is another one from Elijah. I'll see you in the next one.